Well, I just wanted to welcome on our guest, Brendan McPoyle. Obviously, we've done a couple podcasts together and we work together, here and there, depending on clients. But right now, the markets are awry.
Yeah,
People are worried. The headlines are
very
Trump
interesting.
Trump tariffs killing the
Tariffs,
market. Um, 6.6 trillion or billion
recession.
recession along the way. What are you seeing from your clients and the conversations you're having right now?
Yeah, my clients are obviously nervous. I think everybody is. You see the market drop 15% from a high of February 19th. You get a little worried, but I think at the end of the day, you have to believe in the plan that you put together, right? If you're working with an advisor, hopefully you've developed some kind of strategy that you were comfortable with at the time. We know that this risk is going to come about. We know we should be prepared that the market's going to drop every 5 to 7 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is dramatic just because it's been so sudden. However, there's no sense in jumping off that train now. If you have that plan in place, I think you got to stay with it.
Well, you being in the business for 25 years, you've seen this before, right?
Yep.
We saw it 5 years ago, right? March 5 years ago, dropped 30%, 125 days it comes back. So, as a prospective client or someone that you're talking to or regular clients, if their income's in place, this is just a wave you got to ride, right?
It's just a wave. And as you said, and you make a great point. Like the market just, it came back 125 days later, 2008 or whatever, 5 years ago. And that can happen very dramatically now. Like all of a sudden there's a deal on the table, China comes to the table and we're all happy, market bounces back up. I think it's important to, again, remember your plan. To my existing clients, to potential clients, I say, hey, if you have money on the sidelines, not a bad time to get into the marketplace, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, we got to remember in the market, like we take this risk for the opportunity of the upside.
Yeah.
Well, this is a great opportunity right now. So if there's money sitting on the sidelines and there's like $7 trillion sitting on the sidelines, like it's maybe time to move it.
Yeah, it's time to get it out of cash and get back into the market because you can buy it. You're buying at the low right now. It's not
Exactly.
at an all-time low, but it's low,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
it doesn't mean you have to go ultra aggressive, but trust the strategy that's in place. Talk to your advisor, talk to your insurance agent, see what you guys have going on. Come up with a plan. I mean, you could do this comfortably without taking too much risk.
yeah, for my clients, I look at it more as like, hey, their income is stable because we're using guaranteed products, income products, fixed index annuities. They're getting income. They have a floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're right now, they call me and they're like, how we doing? I'm like, guys, we have this floor in place, right? And some of your clients have that floor in place,
Well, yeah,
right?
with the clients that we work with together, like this is where we said, hey, listen, we'll take a portion and we'll put it with Princeton, and Princeton will do the growth, and we'll invest in the marketplace, and the other half or portion we'll put in the insurance products and give you those guarantees for the income. And we always said, like, hey, when the market drops, when the market's doing well, we'll pull out of the investment portfolio over here. When the market drops, we can shift gears. And it's kind of a great setup to be able to do so. I know that for the clients that we've recently worked with, they're very happy.
Yeah, we just had one recently who was just concerned about it, and we made a strategy change. We moved like 300,000 from the fixed bucket of their assets, moved it over to a fixed index annuity, gave them that floor protection, right?
Yep.
Yeah, obviously, right now you're not going to make anything in the annuities, but on the way back up, if the market does come back the way it did 5 years ago, and I believe that even me being the conservative investor,
Yes.
the market is down, and it's going to come. It always comes back
Another
up.
great point that you make is like, we as investors have to remember that these are actual companies. We are stockholders. They're the greatest companies of the U.S. and the world. They make money. Like that's their job. So, yeah, they're trying to figure out how to right the ship right now. The market doesn't like uncertainty. Everybody's like, what the heck is going on? But they'll figure it out, and then they'll make money again.
Yeah. So as long as your income plan's in line, your Social Security is coming in, for the people that are retired, their pensions are coming in, and they have something that gives them that protection. Yes, be concerned that the market is going down because
Sure.
yes, that's long term, but you can ride that wave and still be
And still,
and still live
be
your life.
in line with your financial plan.
Yeah.
Like still have the same goals as you did 5 years ago, 2 months ago. It's just a bleep in the market.
For the people that are just putting their head in the sand and they're not calling their advisors, any recommendations out there?
I mean, I would hope that your advisor's reaching out to you. If they're not, I consider that a concern.
Mhm.
I always, I believe in education, right? I believe in making people understand not only what they're invested in, but what the plan is, and then reviewing that often, like for changes. If they're not reaching out to you, or if you're not hearing from them, yeah, I mean, maybe you deserve better.
Yeah, and that's an opportunity to have conversations. I'm like, we're having these conversations all the time.
Yeah.
We just finished up another seminar. We're having conversations with people. People are worried about their retirement because they're getting close to it. But if they stick to their plan and the plan that we're helping them put in place, they
Well,
should be good.
I mean, there are a lot of us in this world, right?
Yeah.
We do good business. Unfortunately, some people, don't educate as much as we do. I believe it's very important. Always know what you're invested in, right? Know that plan. So, yeah, make sure you're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Get the strategy back for like, hey, when this market does bounce, or like, hey, where can I take my distributions from, or can I still retire? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I think your plan is still in place. It's only a blip in the market, but have the conversation anyway. Make them work.
Yeah.
Make us work. I mean, that's what we're here for. We work for our clients.
That's a great point because in a down market is where advisors really make your money, or however you want to get paid. But that's really where you make your money in a down market. When it's up, it's all
Oh yeah, because
It's
then
all
you become
rainbows.
like a psychologist, right? Like
Yeah.
you got to talk people off the ledge, like remind them of what we've been doing over the years to put this plan in place and have an effective portfolio.
right. So if you're not comfortable with your plan, reach out to your advisor. Or if you're not comfortable reaching out to that advisor, you can reach out to us. Literally, we'll have that conversation because what we like to do, and we've said this for a while in different podcasts we've been on, we like to put some of it into the conservative bucket, maybe the fixed or fixed indexed annuity. It gives you that floor protection, principal protection. And then when the market's down, you can draw from the annuity, and why you can wait for the market to come back up. So you have that protection, you have that sleep insurance, if you will, right?
Yeah, and then on the other side, you have that growth potential.
Mhm.
Whereas we're investing in the marketplace, and we're looking for that growth over a long period of time.
And then you can put some investments in buying low and letting it come back up. So you can put some more money in the market. If you're sitting on cash, you can get some of these guaranteed, 3 to 4 or 5% that we have in fixed annuities right now, and then buy into the market on the low.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's a scary time. It's we like to say like, oh, it's different this time. These times happen. They happen over the life of the market, over the life of people, right? Like, we'll get through. Just weather a storm and get a plan in place.
Thank you for coming on. I know a lot of
Thanks
people
for
are.
having me. I appreciate it.
I know
as
a lot of
always.
people are concerned about what's going on, but guys, just stay your course. If you have a plan, stick with it. And if you don't have a plan, definitely reach out to us. We would love to have the conversation with you.
Thank you.